Last week, Mayor made it sound very grim if Donald Trump is reelected. Of course, now what we have heard is that the president and his team not only are they going to have one surprise, an announced guest or some stunt during each 10 o'clock hour. Some kind of surprise is going to happen tonight at 10 o'clock. But It's going to be stay tuned for that. But it's going to be a more positive message. What is your message tonight? Because you're one of the keynote speakers at the RNC.
Well, I'm speaking, I think, on Thursday night, right? But my message is obviously going to be a lot about crime and the differences between a Biden America, which would be Portland, New York, Chicago, all those Democrat cities that are out of control. Notice at their convention, they don't even mention that. And Biden said something, again, that was overlooked. Biden said, silence is assent. Now, somebody wrote that for him. I'm not sure Joe could have come up with that. He read it in the teleprompter. Silence is assent. How about their silence about all the riots that are going on? And all the murders that are going on in their cities, Chicago, New York, Portland. Silence is assent.
Those are peaceful protests, Mayor.
Basically, that's what we're looking at. If you want to take a look at Joe Biden's America, take a look at Portland last night where they had a riot. Take a look at the woman who punches the other woman in church yesterday. Take a look at the 51 shootings in New York and the 4 murders. That is all happening under Democrat mayors who actually now do nothing about it. A Donald Trump America is going to be an America that's very much like we had right before the pandemic, an America that's concentrated on positive things. And he's going to talk about issues. That'll be a new surprise for the American people. 4 days, they didn't mention a single issue. He's going to talk in detail about how he wants to lower taxes, how he wants to continue to streamline regulations, particularly in light of the pandemic and what it's done. You got to make some changes. I mean, who is better equipped to rejuvenate this economy, which is going to be a very complex task? Joe Biden, who's never had a job, who basically, has made his money off the government and his family getting money for his office, or Donald Trump, who has shown that he is able to convert his business genius into being one of our best presidents. Our economy was the best ever when the pandemic hit. There's no reason to believe he can't get it right back there. And every indicator is we're way ahead of schedule. So I think we have a very, very uplifting message to give the American people. We can be as great as we want to be. We don't have to be a socialist country like Europe. We don't have to be a country that has a riot a day and has unbelievable numbers of murders like we used to have when we had Democrats running this country. We can be a safe country, we can be the most prosperous country in the world, and we can be the strongest military power on earth, not because we want to show off, but because if we're not, China will be. And finally, China. How they can nominate a man who's compromised on China, I have no idea. His son is still a partner with a Chinese company.
Hey, Rudy.
Still, to this day.
Rudy, let me ask you about...
They have made millions from our enemy, China. And he wants to be president?
Lindsey Graham, yesterday, over the weekend, he